are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the New Orleans Saints. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. They'll drop to throw. Man, it's Mims. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This one out quickly to James. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
There on the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's now 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. As he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Jonathan Taylor.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So When they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. And now his throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body, because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
They'll fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down.
At the Colts' 14-yard line.
And again this time to the tailback. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
What's up, Evan?
We're scoreless after 1.
I literally got home like half an hour ago.
1st and goal from the 3.
Tomorrow I won't get home till 7.
They'll try to run this one in.
I know.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
So what you been doing, ho?
And off it goes.
You.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and
Manny Brower.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Yep.
The interception last time, it led to the
Typically
opening
how it
touchdown.
goes.
So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now a throw here to his running back. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they have been seeking.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical.
Oh yeah, the Cupid nerf. Yes.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball.
I'm so...
I gotta tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A loss of 2 yards.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
47.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
That sounds weird.
Board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Why? What are you drinking? Bang?
There, they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown.
Oh, okay, like the Minute Maid shit.
Defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time.
That stuff's not bad.
By the way, I said bow tie.
What one?
Either not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
For who?
Right past it.
Oh.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet. But the Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney. He's the one to get him. Sack number 7
From Army. I love that game. I remember the movie, and I used to play the game on the phone.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And that'll be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside
He does?
the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to
on his hands.
In front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It is a good movie.
This one completed to Mims. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
My favorite movie is easily Star Wars Revenge of the Sith.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He'll lose a yard.
Oh, it's that formation. Okay, let's see. Let's see.
Second and 11. Able to connect with Mims. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from out running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce these types of numbers. Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Denzel Mims with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the the Saints add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
That's not a bad one.
A minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you.
Who are you talking about?
When given the opportunity.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10
Oh.
from the 25. Here's a throw to his running back. Dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game.
That's kind of cool.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator did not write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead.
And got his man complete. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
And P.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Richie James, incomplete. Results.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they
And get it to level 15, yeah.
Just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with
Yeah.
you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
And 10 yards to go.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, that's smart.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Colts.
First and 10, Taylor now. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 19-yard.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now they try the right side here. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now back to throw. He'll air this one out from Mims. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because
he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting busting this open, that's a good start for him.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw. Complete. It's James. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have taken the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Saints 24, Colts 17. Michael Dixon set.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll set up a throw. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got it, not just space.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Brandon Graham make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. The give to Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. From left side,
Racism. Yep.
Give him 13 yards on
Yeah.
the opening play.
No, that's a legitimate, like,
Tell you what, he's been able to
I don't know why. It's so dumb.
that throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
A tackle by Quincy Williams. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's James. That catch good for 5. It's third down. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now they'll run it on the toss. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Steps away to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus.
Oh, nice. I had my mic muted.
His guys will get the football back. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here. And
Oh, that's nice.
and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
Take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. They run once more with Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's bullshit.
A gain of 7. First down, Colts.
They're going to look to throw. They'll get that one to Taylor complete. And they get him down, but not before he...
You guys are both really good swimmers, like...
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with just
Yeah.
over 40 seconds to go in the game. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
I know.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And the Colts first down.
She could get fired for doing shit like that.
They'll look to throw here. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They give to Taylor out of the gun. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about
Yeah.
the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
Again, it's Taylor. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Every eye in the stadium fixated on Rodrigo Blankenship. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Every eye in the stadium fixated on Rodrigo Blankenship. This from 52, and this for the win. And his kick is good.
I lost to the best guy by a field goal.
He gets it to go.
Dude.
And the Hoosier State will celebrate tonight as the Colts
I had the lead too.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kick.
The Colts.
I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end.